I just want to address the hypocrisy that these radical liberals, or should I say radical if they're the current norm. Before I start, I just want to say that I've always aligned myself as more liberal leaning, but sort of a middle ground in terms of technicality and what liberalism originally stood for. But again, words are ever evolving. So I want to bring light to this la la land that is the SJW echo chamber. SJWs have always advocated for people to listen to other perspectives. Yet, when listening to the very people they claim to advocate for, they only advocate for the people that have the same ideals as you. Otherwise, your opinion doesn't matter. It's not justice they're advocating, it's flat-out ideology. Just like the extreme religious will shun people who do not share the same beliefs. So will they. They do this with everybody. People, what they call as people of color. I hate that word. So here's an example of a rape victim. Seriously, a rape victim that they're dismissing. So Lacey Green has always been, quote, advocated, unquote, rape victims, as she said many times, that we have to believe them no matter what, that they have to be taken seriously, etc. For context, this is a live stream she did with Blair White, a transsexual anti-SJW. She's basically arguing that society doesn't take rape victims seriously, and Blair's disagreeing. Here's how she is.
Our responses to it are not proportional or empathetic as they need to be, and I think that should change.
I agree with that. I think that society does take rape extremely seriously. I think that, I mean,
what experience do you have with this though? Like, I've traveled the world talking about this stuff. Like, where is it? Just like you're talking about the media, like a couple of friends?
No. I was a victim at 18. I was a victim at 18.
Okay, that's fine. But like, you're talking about anecdotes.
Did I hear that correctly? Okay, that's fine, but you're talking about anecdotes? Then she goes on about her anecdotes for the rest of the live stream. Kindly fuck off, you ugly twat waffle. And who the fuck cares about male victims of sexual assault, right? Only women matter. Side note, if you don't get my sarcasm, you're a dumbass. Try going to a shelter as a man and explain that you just got raped. I guarantee you, no one will take you in. My point being, their narrative is more important than the actual justice they're trying to achieve. They don't actually care about the victims, and never have, clearly. Now on racism, I'm putting a link in the description. Now, this isn't an example of dismissing, but rather pushing. Clearly, they have an agenda to push, a narrative. Whoop-de-doo, surprise there. We ain't buying shit.
So step back from all of it. I know this is a very broad question, but where are we in the United States of America in race relations and what you see from day to day in your life?
Skip, they wouldn't want to ask me that. They wouldn't want my answer to represent it because God knows I have been nothing but blessed. My whole path, these 33 years have been nothing but a blessing. I have never, never is a strong word, I've never dealt with racism, and I'm glad I didn't have to.
But of course they aren't satisfied with his answer, though they keep pushing it.
It isn't.
So you've never experienced any offensive behavior from any other color or?
No, sir.
Wow.
I'm not going to show the whole thing. You can see the whole interview yourself in the description. But trust me when I say, they kept pushing it like they had constipation. And of course, they're not having any of it. He's not taken seriously. It's sad. And when you want to see debate or discussion, fuck that. Their solution? If you whining and act like children, it should work. Totally. If you aren't familiar with Canada's shit stains, literally, like the kind of annoying shit stains in your underwear if you don't wipe hard enough, here's a small clip of a speech for free speech at U of T by a professor, Dr. Jordan Peterson, who is well known to speak out about this.
Okay.
On my head.
Well, as you can see, the opponents of free speech are capable of making a more inarticulate noise.
And then there's the animal that is Antifa. I think that pretty much sums up the scum of the earth. There are plenty of fish in the sea. Some fish just smell more rotten than others. And that's a wrap. Get it? 'Cause sushi's wrapped in seaweed.